आणि एक बारी इम्पॉर्टंट कॉन्सेप्ट असा कॉल्ड द रिटायरमेंट ट्रॅप म्हळ्यार कालें आतां इफ अ चाइल्ड इज बॉर्न चिल्ड्रन आर वेरी एक्सपेन्सिव दीस डेज
करेक्ट
किंडरगार्टन आतां आदीं कालें वॉट पीपल यूज टू वरी अबाउट मेडिकल एड्युकेशन आतां किंडरगार्टनान सुरू जाता
करेक्ट
अर्निंग 80 सेविंग 40 spending 40. Not many people are able to do this. I should not have any loans
right
on the day I'm retiring.
right
If I have loans, I should not retire until the loans are paid.
कार्मेल कॅफेच्या सर्वीक्षकांक म्हजो प्रणाम. हांव तुमची होस्ट लिझा रॉड्रिगज. तुमकां हांवें जिणेंत तुमच्या समस्यांची एक पट्टी करा म्हूण सांगल्यार तुमच्या सगळ्यांच्या पट्टेंत एक सामान्य जावन दिसून येवचो विशय आसा फायनान्शियल प्रॉब्लेम्स वा अर्थीक समस्ये. आतां कोणा लागीं पयशे नात तांकां पयशे कशे जोडचे गे म्हण लेखंत. कोणा कडेन इल्लेशे पयशे आसात ते आसले कशे उरोवचे आनी ते कशे खंयसर इन्वेस्ट करून सडीत करून काण घेवचें म्हणलें तेलें टेन्शन. आनी कोणा कडेन जाय पुरते आसात तांकां तांचे आसले कशे उरोवन खाणेवचे वा कशे तांचे वेल्थ मॅनेजमेंट करचें म्हणल्यार समस्ये. आनी ह्या सर्व समस्यांक परिहार वा हाचे विशयांत बऱ्यांतली बरी माहिती दिवचे खातीर आज आमचे सांगात आसात मानेस्त जेरार्ड कुलासो. कोडयाळांतल्या बेंदोरांत कुलासो आनी अराना एसोसिएट्स म्हणले संस्थेच्या विशयांत सडावत कोडयाळकारांच्या सगळ्यांक आमकां गोत्त आसा. 1985 इसवेंत म्हणजे 1985 सुरू जाल्लो हो संस्थो मानेस्त जेरार्ड कुलासोन आपलो खास मित्र आनी एक पार्टनर मानेस्त रेजिनाल्ड अराना सांगाता सुरू केलो. फायनान्शियल फ्रीडम वा वेल्थ मॅनेजमेंट म्युच्युअल फंड्स स्टॉक ब्रोकिंग हाच्या विशयांत साबार लोकांक बऱ्यांतली बरी माहिती हो संस्थो दिवनच आसा आनी आपलो बऱ्यांतले बरे सेवा लोकांक दिवनच आसा. तर येया आयच्या दिसा आमी तांचे लागीं उलया. मानेस्त जेरार्ड कुलासो तुमकां हांव सुमेश आमच्या विक्षकां तर्फेन तशेंच आमच्या टिमा तर्फेन ह्या कार्यक्रमाक हांव स्वागत म्हणटा. सर तुमी कशे आसात?
आय एम फायन, थँक यू.
सर आमी सडावत जावन कॉफी मोदे आमी चियर्स करची पूण आयच्या दिसा सुरू कित्याक म्हणल्यार आमचो आयचो टॉपीक केलो इंटेन्स टॉपीक जावन असो न्हू सुमारशी माहिती आसा देखून मोदे डिस्टर्ब जावचें नाका म्हणल्या खातीर तुमकां हांव फस्टाक तुमच्या ह्या 40 इयर्सांच्या सर्विसा खातीर चियर्स म्हणून कशें येता. सर आमची कशी आसा कॉफी म्हणून सांगून सिप कर आमकां सांगा.
भारी बरी आसा. म्हाका कॉफी म्हळ्यार बारी.
सर सडावत आमी म्हणटा साऊथ कॅनरा म्हणजे अनडिवायडेड दक्षिण कन्नडा आनी उडपी आमचे बँकिंगाचे सुमार संस्थे जावन दी विजया बँक आज बँक ऑफ बरोडा जाला वा जावन दी आमचे कॅनरा बँक वा कॉर्पोरेशन बँक अशे साबार बँका आमच्या कोडयाळान सुरू जाल्ले. 1985 त्या टायमार तुमी कुलासो आनी अराना म्हणलो तो एक फायनान्शियल मॅनेजमेंट संस्थो बांदिचे म्हणून तुमचे मती काले केले सर ताचे विशीं म्हाका सांगतात की.
हांव कॉलेजींत आसतना म्हाका इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड फायनान्स विशयांत मस्त इंट्रस्ट आसलें आनी आय वॉज अ रीडर. आय हॅव ऑलवेज बीन अ रीडर थ्रू आउट माय लायफ. तें म्हज्या पेरंट्सांक आय एम वेरी ग्रेटफूल कित्याक म्हळ्यार म्हज्या पेरंट्सान दे गेव मी अ लव फॉर रिडींग फ्रॉम द टायम आय वॉज अ किड. ऑफकोर्स नॉवेल्स एंड अदर थिंग्स. पूण एडवान्स जातानाय हांवें मस्त वाचलां आनी क्लासींत आसतना एस्पेशली लोवर क्लासीस मस्तू बारी अपुर्बायेचे टीचर्स आसले. वेरी स्टुडंट सेंट्रीक टीचर्स हू एनकरेज्ड मी इन टू रिडींग ऑल्सो रायटींग. एंड वन्स अगेन आय एम ग्रेटफूल टू ऑल ऑफ देम. बट ह्या लायनींत येवंक कारण कालें म्हळ्यार इट्स वन्स अगेन रिडींग. फर्स्ट इयर PUC स्टुडंट आसतना हांव कॉलेजीच्या लायब्ररी सेंट अलोयशियस कॉलेजीच्या लायब्ररीन बसून क्लासीच्या पयलें हांव टायम मॅगझीन वाचून आसलो. त्या दाळा हर एका टायम मॅगझिनाच्या इश्यूंत टुवर्ड्स दी एंड एक बूक रिव्यू म्हूण आसलो.
ओके.
आनी इन वन पर्टिक्युलर इश्यू ऑफ टायम मॅगझीन तांणी एक बूक रिव्यू केल्लें बाय प्रोफेसर बर्टन G. Malkiel, who today is in his 90s, still teaching at Princeton University.
Wonderful.
He is the chemical bank professor of economics, Princeton University.
Okay.
1973 ताणे एक book बरयलो called A Random Walk Down Wall Street. Even today it is considered to be one of the 4 investment classics.
Okay.
आनी त्या बुकांत 1973 बरयतना ताणें अशें बरयल्लें, इफ यू blindfold a chimpanzee that is trained to throw darts at a dartboard and on that dartboard you keep the Wall Street Journal stock price quotation page. Wherever the dart falls, you pick that stock.
Okay.
And construct a portfolio of those stocks. That portfolio will perform as well or as badly as any portfolio picked by experts.
Wow. This is something new and shocking too.
This was 1973.
Okay.
Review kello book 1973 soni, second edition of the same book.
Okay.
1976 and 77 and I think the second edition. Matte review I remember it should have been in 1979 because I was first year PUC.
Okay.
Yeah, ave vastana suddenly maka kalange it really shook me
Okay.
because as a first year PUC student, you tend to think that only experts with
Know
deep
everything.
knowledge who have studied balance sheets, profit and loss accounts, yeah, boro.
Correct.
So kashay moni maka to book zaislo.
Uh-huh.
To book anga melona Bombay melona kai melona magid through a relation who was kind enough who was in the States takai kagat boron
Uh-huh.
tane through someone he sent the book. That person from somewhere sent it to me by registered parcel.
Wow.
It
Okay.
was a book of about 400 pages.
Uh-huh.
And first वाचले completely those days to me realize करी 1979 1980 internet na Wikipedia na काय ना so ये पूरा काले मुंचावे तका
Technical
it
jargons.
is not technical jargon is okay, it's more American,
Okay.
not related to India, and India also was definitely not a developed market.
Okay.
Puno illeshe Encyclopedia Britannica anga Karnad Sadashiva library in freely it was available
Okay.
for you to go and refer. Then don pura ille pick karne. Maka ya book ant actual value asa munu. Ave it inspired me.
Wow. Okay.
That much I realized even as a 16-year-old. This book has value. I am not able to understand it.
Correct.
Second point, maka most significant kalembogle malayare. The book is intended to advise you correctly. Kale salesmanship pakatir nahi. Ani very practical orientation.
Right.
Ashankar. Third point, what impressed me was simplicity. That the simplest solutions are generally the best.
Correct.
So this is what triggered. College zale operanta I finished in 1984. Today putting luck is and I will readily agree that lot of us have luck in our life. Sometimes just one opportunity you grab is enough.
Right.
1985 anta Mangalore Stock Exchange muniyak samsto suru zalo. And in September it was recognized by the government as an official stock exchange in India, one of the official stock exchanges in India.
Okay.
That was a different time. There were about 19, 20, 21 stock exchanges. So, ame tya membership of the stock exchange apply kele. Ame ani maja partner. Ani ami interview ko bostana. We discovered that it is promoted by not stockbrokers but academicians.
Uh-huh.
Ani tancha knowledge was just textbook knowledge. Amka much more better practical knowledge asalne, especially from this one book that I had read. So the interview went off very successfully. Ani kai cursed nastana maka Mangalore Stock Exchange ache membership melono. Then I started business.
Okay.
Poon first generation entrepreneurs. Amka konaji training na.
Right.
Family business nahi.
Correct.
Our parents were in different lines. But my partner was very good in accounting. So to Chennai gello, that time called Madras. Anitai, his father had some contact with some stockbrokers. Tane stockbroking ache account submission to boro shiklo.
Okay.
Ani maka, I wanted to learn the business of stockbroking. From a business point of view. Theory investment asale, but you need more than that.
Right.
I just took a chance that I college in Dastana. I had read a wonderful book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey.
Yeah.
Number one habit was be proactive.
Right.
We are a spoon-fed generation.
Correct.
We are pampered, we are spoon-fed. I was never like that.
Correct.
I was always ready to take the steps. And
Right.
that book really reinforced that.
Right.
So, I just wrote a letter, simple letter to the executive director of the Bombay Stock Exchange,
Wow.
one Mr. M.R. Maya,
Uh-huh.
just saying, I am so and so from Mangalore. I've just obtained membership of the Mangalore Stock Exchange. In stockbroking, I want to do the right things. But I do not know anyone. And this is my age, I was 22. I'm 22, I frankly told him.
Okay.
Can you help by referring me to one or two stockbrokers for a brief 15 or 30-minute session with them
Okay.
for them to guide me if it is not too much trouble.
Right.
Ani a letter borele, and I was close to 99% sure that I will not get a reply.
Okay.
Mr. Maya was an Indian Economic Service officer.
Right. Understand.
Within 15 days, there is a courteous reply on the
Wow.
Bombay Stock Exchange letterhead
Right.
saying, thank you for your letter. Your appointment with me is on this day at this time on the 25th floor of Feroz Gigi Boyta's, Bombay.
Wow. I'm getting goosebumps as you're narrating the story to me.
I could not believe it.
Yeah.
I went.
Okay.
The first thing when I enter his door, he starts speaking in Kannada
Maya.
because he was from South Kannada district.
Okay.
Actually, more little bit into Kerala, but very much from here.
Okay.
One of the most courteous and fine gentlemen, and we maintained our friendship till he expired. I mean, quite some time ago.
Okay.
Ani tane tai bosun. He ordered idli sambar from our Udupi cafe on the bottom.
Okay.
Azuni Asa, modern cafe, one of the
Right.
best places you can have your Udupi style.
In Mumbai.
And then he told me, Mr. Kulaso, I do not invest in stocks. I may be the executive director of the Bombay Stock
Bombay
Exchange.
Exchange. Okay.
But I'm a government officer. We are happy with all our other things, public provident fund, this, that. But I've made 3 or 4 appointments with you.
Okay.
And Tanemaka, Dusadustra, top stockbrokers at the office of that, including one person called Manubai Maneklal, popular name Manu Manek,
Wow. Yeah.
who was one of the biggest speculators
Right.
at that time.
Right.
And I was wondering why this man, probably Mr. Maya, has fined him many times, imposed fines on him for various
Right.
wrongdoing.
Yeah. Right.
I was wondering why he had sent me there. Only then I realized that it is from such a person that you can really get insights into the.
Right.
Yeah. And when I went to him, he was actually indulging in an illegal activity called curb trading. But after official market hours, that's all electronic trading now.
Nothing, right.
Manual trade. After he was doing curbside.
Right.
Tunja payment achar illegal trading. If he's
Right.
caught, he'll be fined. Ani tane you are sent by Mr. Maya? Yes. Tane kahingi ka koncha maka yen karna? He said, see, I have no time. For me, time is money. I have no time. I'm giving you 3 things. If you want, you understand this. So muzo ek notebook asalo. Amen kanna note kele. He said, first, if you want to run a correct stockbroking business, be an investor, not a speculator.
Okay.
Second, have a large number of small clients.
Okay.
And third, ensure that these small clients invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks. See, I've told you 3 things, which I do not do. I'm a speculator.
Okay.
But you told me that you want to become a good stockbroker.
Correct.
You do these 3 things, you will become a good stockbroker. I noted that down. And I had gone to Bombay with a friend. So friend Munta, after your meeting with all these people, you are not talking at all. I was not talking because all this thing is going on in my
Processing
mind.
zone. So okay.
Processing zone. So came back and we started as far as possible to follow those principles. And that's how we slowly built up a stockbroking business. And in the United States also, along the way, mutual funds came to the fore. Most normal investors are not direct stock market investments are not. They are mostly in mutual funds because mutual funds also provide a very good platform provided you approach it correctly. So Ashami business built karna, no regrets at whatsoever after 40 years.
After 40 years. So तुमच्या प्रमाणे फायनान्शियल फ्रीडम म्हणून सांगल्यार काले आणि त्या फायनान्शियल फ्रीडमाचे कॉन्सेप्ट्स काले म्हणून आमकां केले समजूं शकतात गे सर.
हांवें केदाळाय खंयचेय टॉपिक एक्सप्लेन करतना my objective is to convey actual value with an actual example to an investor. First, our financial freedom kala mun yeka sentence on santa. Financial freedom is when you work because you want to, not because you have to.
Right.
That's all. It does not require any explanation. Okay? My work is not essential.
Correct.
Ata, having said this, this is the theory and concept. How do we get to financial freedom? Robin Sharman thode books borela. Tanto ek sentence I like. Knowledge that remains unapplied is worthless.
Right.
Financial freedom is when you work because you want to, not because you have to, is knowledge.
Correct.
Ata ami practically apply kare. We will do one financial freedom exercise right now. And those of your viewers who are able to follow this, after this they will not need to ask anybody any question on financial freedom to know if they are financially free or not.
Yes.
Step by step, Yami. First is, if I am asking myself, have I achieved financial freedom? It is a retirement-oriented question.
Okay.
What do I mean?
Okay.
Because if the answer is yes, I have achieved financial freedom, and I choose not to work for money from tomorrow. That's what I can afford to retire from economically productive work.
Okay.
I may do social work. I दुसऱ्यां कितले बरें काम करियत. I hobbies pursue करियत.
Correct.
मुझे interest असेल पूरा develop करियत. पूर्ण economically productive work is no longer important. So it's a kind of a retirement question.
Okay.
देखो नामी, आमका आज retirement दैरान करियत गी. Will we have enough? आमच्या उरल्या life last जाऊनच्या तशें आमका आसतलें is the question. Now, before we go to the financial freedom calculation, which is the most simple, upper KG student an kariyate.
Okay.
But there are 3 or 4 essentials that have to be in place before we can ask the question.
Okay.
First is, for me and my spouse, if I'm married, for me and my spouse, there should be some health insurance.
Okay.
Reasonably good health insurance. Second, I must have an emergency fund. Kale emergencies aayilare. That should be separate from my other investments. And there's a simple thumb rule. दूसरे जण तांकां दूसरे calculations असतात. मुझे opinion देता हूँ. Other people's opinions are definitely not wrong.
Right.
कित्याक म्हळ्यार there is one thing we have to realize in personal investment. It is not like academic exams. Multiple choice question answer. If there are 4 answers, 4 choices for one question. By mistake, मुझे पेंती के शेक करना में wrong tick केल्यार 0. But life and investment are not like that.
Right.
In investment, the beauty of investment is there can be more than one correct answer to a question.
Right.
Okay. So some people may say we want 6 months. Other people may say we want 3 years of normal living expenses. My opinion, from what I have seen, मुझे experience पर मैंने पढ़ेला में. 1 year's normal living expenses rounded off to the higher 1 lakh rupees is a very good starting position for an emergency fund. Example, मुझे family expenses for my whole family are 80,000 rupees per month mun chintya. 80 into 12 is 9.6. Round off to 10 lakhs.
Okay.
That should be my emergency fund.
Okay.
So an emergency fund should be in place, health insurance should be in place. Suppose the health insurance is not in place and I've retired, I may need to go up to 3 years of normal living expenses and build a much bigger emergency fund. So health insurance, emergency fund. Number 3, I should not have any loans.
Right.
On the day I'm retiring.
Right.
If I have loans, I should not retire until the loans are paid.
Right.
Number 4, if I have children, they should be financially independent.
Right.
So these are the 4 essentials that should be accomplished before I can think of retiring.
Right.
But financial freedom calculation, even a 35-year-old can do because they will know at least how much they have to build.
Correct.
But to take the retirement step, ideally these 4 things should be in place.
Correct.
I should be clear about, but if I'm retiring today, मुझे normal living expenses, म्हाका हप्त्याक इतले पैसे जाय. हप्त्याक नाही, I'm sorry, म्हयन्याक. म्हयन्याक इतले पैसे जाय म्हाका for normal expenses. तें कितलें. So since we are actually doing an exercise, let me do it at 1 lakh per month
ओके.
for my spouse and me, including some holiday or travel expenses, including some medication if we are taking it, and to live in reasonable comfort. आमी चिंत्या आमच्या example अंत 1 lakh per month normal living expenses.
ओके.
Next step, I should calculate what are my net assets. Net assets असो अर्थ कितें? Net assets म्हळ्यार मुझे total assets or gross assets as we call them, minus two things. Value of one house or apartment in which I am living.
राईट.
आणि my emergency fund. So once again we take an example. अब मुझे full calculation केला, total assets चे calculations केले आते. And I come to a figure of 400 lakhs, 4 crores.
4 crores. ओके.
आमच्या example अंत normal living expenses 1 lakh.
1 lakh.
So 12 lakhs आम्ही minus करीजे. 4 becomes 3.88. चिंत्या I am living in a 3-bedroom apartment, some years old, but बरें location, बरें apartment. आज ताचें value 1.48 crores म्हूण चिंत्या आमी.
राईट.
So 1.48 plus 12, 1.6. 1.6 has to be deducted from 4
4
crores.
crores.
2.4 crores urle. This is my net asset.
Asset.
These are my net assets. Ata we can do the financial freedom calculations without any difficulty. We have to only calculate something called the withdrawal rate. What is the withdrawal rate? Moiniya ke 1 lakh jai.
बय.
Warsak 12 lakh.
12 लाख.
I am taking this 12 lakh out of 240. 12 out of 240. What is the percentage? 5%.
5%.
12 lakhs is 5% of 240. Okay. So 5% is my withdrawal rate. Now, before I say whether this is good, bad or ugly, let us just stop for a moment and consider our position. Quick recap. I have retired. Palyantavunu kama kosam na.
सांभाळ मेळना.
Samal melna. Health insurance asa. Mujhe maka ani buy like what to? Asa. Emergency fund asa 12 lakhs. Separate. Ami amcha gara ravta. Burgi
शिकून
financially independent. They are earning enough. They are taking care of themselves. Loans not. 240 lakhs investments asa. It looks good. 5% withdrawal rate. It is unsatisfactory.
राईट.
Why? If I've retired at 60, आणि मुझे lifespan 90 वर्ष 90 years म्हणल्यार असल्यार we don't realize that's a period of 30
30
years.
years. करेक्ट.
It is almost another working lifespan.
करेक्ट.
As I progress through those 30 years, my ability to work and earn further decreases.
डिक्रीजेस. करेक्ट.
My capacity to withstand financial shocks decreases.
डिक्रीजेस.
My susceptibility to disease
increases.
increases.
Inflation increases.
Inflation is always there.
Always there.
Whether we are
Correct.
working or not.
Correct.
So, 30 years is not a joke.
Correct.
And a very important concept asa called the retirement trap. Retirement trap muller kale. On the day of my retirement, I'm the happiest person on earth. Pale boss akosum salam karong na.
Correct.
You are 5 minutes late. Why? Nobody will ask me. I'm free.
Correct.
So I'm happy. And I see all these things. 240 lakhs. I'm free. I'm happy. Many people who are in this run out of money.
Right.
They run out of money. And therefore, 240 may not be enough for somebody who has got 2 to 3 decades to live in retirement.
Correct.
Same net assets. Change kariya. Only that is being changed, nothing else, to 300 lakhs. Out of 300, I withdraw 12. Percentage change zala hai. From 5% to 4%. Change zala. 4% is the internationally accepted good level, whether in the United States or India or elsewhere. Lot of good writers, good say that 4% is fine. Sadly, mujha 40 years experience anu, I do not agree because practical examples I have seen of people running out of money.
Right.
I'm not highly educated. I'm well read but not highly educated in terms of academic qualification. And Honestly, I don't have much respect for academic qualifications. But I've educated myself. So somehow I was feeling that even 4% is not enough. As I was reading, there were brilliant books by Dr. William Bernstein. I mean, Dr. William Bernstein is not a PhD in finance. He may have a PhD in finance. He's a neurologist. He's an actual medical doctor.
Wow. Okay.
The 4 Pillars of Investing mun book Borrella, one of the finest books ever written on investing. Very cerebral book, but very deep book. And William Bernstein used to always question the 4% withdrawal rate. And he used to go lower to 3%, etc. Luckily, Maka, just 2 weeks back, in this top class magazine called The Economist, which is probably the best magazine in the world. Although the title The Economist, it's not an economics magazine. It's a general magazine, political also, all those things. Tani 12th June issue, they have written a very good article on this subject. And they gave the example of somebody who retired with a 5% withdrawal rate in the year 2000 and ran out of money in 2019, 19 years later.
Okay.
Why? Tanka 2 shocks mele. Poilen shock 2000 to 2003 tech bubble munasane, software bubble.
Right.
Okay? Many things happened there. In India, 3 things, or rather 2 things happened. One is the tech bubble burst. Magar Ketan Parekh scam.
Ketan Parekh scam. Wait.
Worldwide tech bubble and 9/11 terrorist attacks of 2001. So this was in that 3-year period, 2000 to 3.
That bubble, yeah, right.
So they have already withdrawn from depleting assets. 2000 and 240 lakhs asile. But
Right.
those had come down by sometimes by almost half if they were totally in the stock market.
Right.
So you're withdrawing at the same rate. Secondly, the same people saw the next shock in the global financial crisis, 2007-8.
Right.
Since 5% is still a reasonably okay withdrawal rate, but these people ran out of money in 2019. I'm 60 in 2000.
Right.
79 I'm running out of money. This is called the retirement trap.
Trap, correct.
Because at 79 I'm resume boro jobs agbathange.
Zaina, right.
This is called the retirement trap.
Trap, correct.
Just by changing this 5% to 4%,
4%.
you see how the statistics change. 4% withdrawal rate kalyank, there is a 33% chance that they may run out of money in 30 years.
30 years, correct.
From running out of money in this particular case, I'm not saying in other cases it might be different, but
Okay.
2000 to 2019, United States, people ran out of money with a 5% withdrawal rate in 19 years. Puno, in the case of a 4% withdrawal, they have taken all worst case scenarios, including 2000 to 2019.
Okay.
There, it's not a 100% chance. Only 33% chance that you may run out of money. Even that is quite.
High.
If you run out of, if you are one of the 1/3, 1 out of 3, it's a bad.
Bad word,
but
yeah.
it would take 30 years.
30 years, correct.
Okay, 3% and 2%, there is no running out. So we'll do the retirement. 240 5%, 300 4%, 400 kare. My net assets are 400. Normal living expenses are 1 lakh. When I am withdrawing 12 out of 400, it is 3%.
3% withdrawal, correct.
This is good.
Right.
We almost call this the basic financial freedom position. It's good. And the last, the 400 is 600 kelar. I'm withdrawing 12. I'm withdrawing 2%.
2%.
This is what we call true financial freedom.
Freedom, correct.
So this is what I meant by practical application. I didn't want just the. Now anybody who has heard this can note this down.
Correct.
They can rewind your YouTube video.
Correct.
They can note this down. They can do the financial freedom
Calculations.
calculations whenever they want. But this is simple for me to tell you here. I can't give you the other explanation. There are some people who have got DA-linked pension. For them, the asset base they need is much less because not only do they have income in the form of pension that will take care of their expenses, that pension also grows.
Grows, correct.
I'm most because we have got government employees, pensioners with DA-linked pension who are our clients.
Okay.
The increases are roughly equal to sometimes little more, sometimes little less than the inflation rate.
Correct.
So these people are on a reasonably good wicket. पूण दुसऱ्यांक पीपल हू आर नॉट म्हज्या तल्यांक पेन्शन ना
आमकां पेन्शन ना
सो आमी हाचेर मस्त फोकस करिल्ले
करेक्ट
फायनान्शियल फ्रीडम आतां if this concept is clear about financial freedom, I don't want to leave here because this is practical, yes, but practical in calculation. Immediately the next question somebody may ask is, tell me how I can get there as quick as possible.
then to my next question.
Now, how do I increase the possibility that I may achieve financial freedom and if possible achieve it a little before even the normal so-called retirement age.
Correct.
ते एक very practical concept asa. It's called the savings ratio. I must try to maintain a satisfactory savings ratio. Savings ratio म्हळ्यार कितें? It's even simpler than financial freedom calculation.
Correct.
Savings ratio म्हळ्यार इतलेंच म्हज्या नेट इनकमांत हांव न्हू नेट इनकमांतलें हांव कितलें सेविंग्साक डिमार्केट करता. वॉट पर्सेंटेज ऑफ माय नेट इनकम डू आय सेव? आमी आनी जस्ट हांव एग्जांपल दिता. 1 lakh per month is my gross salary, cost to company म्हणटा हांव. इनकम टॅक्स आतां ह्या फायनान्शियल इयर ना बट आमी जस्ट एग्जांपला खातीर इनकम टॅक्स आनी म्हजे पुरा दुसरे डिडक्शन्स एम्प्लॉयज प्रॉविडंट फंड हें तें पुरा काडून 80,000 रुपीज म्हज्या बँक अकाउंटाक क्रेडीट जातात एवरी मंथ.
Take home.
Take home. Disposable income, they call it in United States, what we call as net income or take home income in India.
India.
This is net income. So all my calculations for savings ratio are on
80,000. Correct.
ಊರಲ್ಲೇ ಎಕ್ಕ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರೀ ಫೇಲ್ ಆಸ ಅನಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಸ ಅನಿ ಮೊದಗಾತ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಎಂದೆ ಬರಾಸ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ದಿತಾ 1 lakh gross 80,000 net I am saving 10,000 rupees per month. 10,000 upon 80,000 तुम्ही कॅल्क्युलेट केल्यार इट इज 12.5%. 12.5% is my savings ratio. आता going one step further, we have to see what is minimum, what is satisfactory, what is good.
Good. Okay.
India, anybody who is saving less than 25% of net income, we are failing the savings test. We are not going to build up enough given our inflation rates and others. So I'm earning 80,000, 10,000 is 12.5%. If I'm saving 20,000, satisfactory. Our exam pass sala. Just passed, but I have passed.
Passed.
Good naka, ami outstanding agwasya. Distinction agwa. Distinction is somebody who saves equal to or greater than 50% of net income. Earning 80, saving 40, spending 40. Not many people are able to do this. In the Kekast, especially in a family, burgi astana, malgadyank tikke bolonk astia tanka resources natlyar.
Correct.
Tikke kast. But that is outstanding. Good mular kale. Good mular anything in between. Anything in between that outstanding level and the basic level of 25, 30%, 33%, 35%. Itle I am consistently save keller. I'm earning 80. I'm saving 30. I'm spending 50. This is good.
Good.
Ami 50% initially आम्ही save केल्यार a youngster gets a good job, not blowing money up. Parents अंक, siblings अंक, दुसऱ्या मलगडे अंक I don't have to take care of. तांकां कांय पयशे डिमार्केट करूंक ना तो allocate करूंक ना. अशें आसतना there are people who can manage a 50% savings ratio. मागीर काजार जातात, that is also okay. Husband and wife both working, we can maintain. Ata, if a child is born, children are very expensive these days.
Correct.
So, kindergarten ataunitsa ata adi kale what people used to worry about medical education ata kindergarten and suru zata.
Correct.
So, therefore, ashe astana many times people with a 50% savings ratio they drop to 40, 30, no problem. This is normal. Kai kant karchi gars na. You need not get worried. Puno. Below 25% drop zalyar, it needs some attention. Are we spending a little unnecessarily? Can we get it back to 25%? 25% आमी असल्यार slowly we have to try to see how we can push it to at least 30%, 30 to 35%. And once we are there, आमी ते consistently दौरल्यार पुरो. So how to take a good step towards financial freedom is calculate your savings ratio. And ये savings ratio calculate करचे, it is not a one-time exercise. Even once a year, every job change, every increment or bonus, everything आमी calculate केल्यार ते awareness automatically आमी imbibe करतो, आमी internalize करतो. And that's a very good habit to have, that regular checking. You need not check it every day, every month. What's our savings ratio? Doni bosun, you can do a family savings ratio.
Right.
Husband plus wife. In fact, I एक सांगता, because I think तुमचे audience may be mainly family oriented. The best investment plans are where a husband and wife work on them together.
Correct.
Many times, when a client comes, तुम्हें married की, hey, why don't both of you come?
Correct.
Why don't both of you listen to what I have to say?
Right.
Then both of you are aware. हांवें तांकां ईमेल धाडटाना तुमचे एकच ईमेल आयडी यूज करतात की तुमची दोन आसात की मागीर कॉपी म्हाका करया गी. So everyone knows.
Right.
Things become much more effective.
Correct.
Okay, so this is also one piece of advice. So this is the second. Try to have a satisfactory savings ratio, and the savings ratio तिक्के increase करूंगा ज़्यादा जाल्यार. Good. Increase केल्या उपरांत try to be consistent, try to maintain it. Personal investment on success aki ekach mantra asa. It is not financial knowledge. It is not which stocks you buy, which mutual funds you buy. It is, can you persevere? Can you be consistent?
Correct.
Can you be consistent not across weeks or months? Can you be consistent across decades?
Correct.
If the answer is yes, you will get financial freedom, whether you like it or not. तुमका नाका जाल्यार थोड्या पटी मेळटा. If financial freedom is important, then we have to give savings a priority. And the priority कशें दिवचें? It is a small change in our mindset. मोस्तू विशयांत change of mindset म्हणून उलयतात.
Right.
It is easier said than done. Investment अंत कष्ट ना. आणि तुमका practical application, let me give you. आमी कालें करता हूँ. Equation मुखांतर बरोवंक आसल्यार income minus expenditure is equal to savings म्हणून बरयता. आमी income जोडटा हूँ. Expenditure equal to income असल्यार saving zero. Expenditure तिकी उरणे असल्यार मागीर आमी savings अंत कालें करचें म्हणून आमी मागीर पळयता. ते equation आमी change करीचे.
Right.
To income minus savings is equal to expenditure.
Correct.
आता this is theory. Practically आमी कालें करता हूँ. आमच्या ऑफिसांत आमी advice करताना कालें करता हूँ. Take the example of employed, because overwhelming majority of people are in employment. आमी कालें करता म्हळ्यार ओके आमच्या एग्जाम्पलान दिलें 1,80,000 net income. Supposing the client is saving 30,000. 30,000 नाक plan करता आमी. तें plan करना, if it is recurring investment, systematic investment, monthly investment जाल्यार आमी first most important question आमी विचारता म्हळ्यार तुमची salary तुमच्या अकाउंटाक खंयच्या दिसा credit जाता.
Correct.
Let us say it is credited at the end of the month. It can be 30th of the month, 31st of the month, clear 1st of the month. आमी कालें करचें म्हळ्यार SIP date 5th of the month दिवचें.
Right.
30,000 rupees 5th of the month disappear जातात.
Correct.
Slowly त्या client कालें जाता म्हळ्यार they stop thinking in terms of हांव 80,000 जोडटां.
50,000 मातशें.
मुझे salary 50,000 मात. या 50,000 अंत हांवें 1st of the month to end of the month हांवें manage
करचें. Correct.
The moment you do this, तुमी expenditure खर्चाचेर कंट्रोल दवरतात. इन्वेस्टमेंट्सांक तुमी प्रायोरिटी दितात.
Correct.
कश्ट जाता थोडे पटी इल्लेशें सॅक्रिफायस करूंक आसा. पूण आफ्टर 60 you will thank yourself.
Right.
If you give a priority
Correct.
to investment.
Correct.
And the last point on financial freedom is investments अंत simplicity choose करा. ताच्या विशयान मागीर इल्ल्या वेळा उपरांत उरलें हांवें. But remember this, the simple solution is always the best.
Correct.
With this तुमचे financial freedomचे एक introduction with a little bit of practical application to people. I hope your viewers will be able to actually get this knowledge and use it.
व्ह्युअर्सांक कळ्ळें म्हणून हांव फाटी येता.